The White House's former coronavirus response task force coordinator, Dr. Deborah Birx, has some ideas for the current administration's ongoing management of the pandemic, including a major overhaul, or at least an evolution, for the CDC, which has lost much of the public's trust over confusing, sometimes conflicting advice. She's out with a brand new book this week, Silent Invasion, full of inside scoop on U.S. efforts to put an end to COVID-19. Dr. Birx, welcome. Great to have you.
Thank you. Great to be with you.
I want to talk about some of the misinformation, or at least people not getting the full information. You talk about how there was this communication that people got the idea that once you got vaccinated, the worst was over, the threats were over. And you talk in part about people being surprised when folks who were vaccinated in 2021 started to test positive. And you said you wish that people would have to sign something explaining what they were getting with the vaccination, in part, quote, "We don't know how long the protection against the virus will last. You could get infected. You could potentially spread the virus to others even if you don't get very sick." So did we know that at the time of the vaccinations, and was it just a matter of miscommunication?
So what you could see is natural infection that was occurring around the globe was recurring, and you could see reinfection of individuals. You saw this in South Africa, you saw it in India. So it was clear that natural infection did not lead to long-lived immunity. And when you don't have long-lived immunity, you can get reinfected. And what happened with vaccination, so we could see that was happening, and the vaccines were based on natural infection. So it was predictable that this would happen. And instead of warning the American public that their protection against reinfection and infection specifically was going to decline, we really made Americans feel like they were invincible.